Hello and welcome to Lori and Friends, and I have a real friend with me today. This is Artie Lynnworth. Not that the other ones are fake friends, Artie, but I've known Artie since 1991. He made the mistake of saying to me, guess what I did? I wrote a book. And I said, ooh, you wrote a book? You know what you need to do? You need to come on the show. Slice the salami, tips for life and leadership, one slice at a time.
Slice the salami, one slice at a time. The concept is, if you try to eat a salami whole, you're going to choke. But if it ends up, you take a few slices of salami, you put it on your favorite bread, you put in some tomatoes, some mustard, some ketchup, whatever you like to make it taste good, it goes down easy. And then the next day you want another one, so you have another bite, and you have another bite. And before you know it, you've eaten the whole salami. And that's the issue of change. You know, in our life, a lot of times we get excited to do something. We want to get on an exercise kick, and tomorrow we're going to spend an hour working on our exercise, and we get up early and we do all this stuff, and we eat all the right foods. And how long does it last? About 2 days later, your back is stiff, your muscles are sore, and you say, well, I'll do something else. But if we approach change in our life a slice at a time, do a 5-minute exercise. Just change your routine a little bit, and then you get that positive reinforcement. Hey, I got up, I did a few minutes, I can do this. And the next day you do it again. The next day you do it again. And before you know it, it's easy. And you say, maybe I can do 6 minutes. Maybe I can do 10. You're eating the salami, and before you know it, you've made a major change in your life without even noticing the difference. So that's the concept. These tips for life and leadership, it's not just about in the workforce, it's at home. You can make changes in your life. You can help others make changes in their life, a slice at a time.
Because there's also, if nothing else, great tips in here on your resume and job interviews.
Right. You want your resume to become the one that the person, when they're reading it, says, wow, we need to call this person and have them come in for an interview. The book tells you how to do that.
Welcome back to Lori and Friends. And I'm laughing because as we're going and talking about Slice the Salami, Tips for Life and Leadership, one slice at a time by my buddy Artie Lynnworth here, I've got people on my crew saying, where can I buy that? Can I buy it right now? Can I buy your copy off you, Lori? And I said, no, mine's signed for me. And so we're laughing at this. So where can you get copies of this?
It's available.
And don't burn that.
No, okay. We'll keep moving this back and forth. Thank you.
Time management.
The book is available, of course, on Amazon.com. Just search for the title, the short title, Slice the Salami, or the author Lynnworth. You can get it maybe in 3 weeks from Amazon. You can probably get it in a week from Buy Books on the web, since they're actually the place that prints it and sends it. So it's easy to do. Look it up online. You can order it online. Okay,
and start changing your life.
So the resume has to be like a newspaper and grab their attention for things they're interested in. What are the skills they're looking for? And what you want to have in that first part is, yeah, I'm looking for an intermediate job or a beginner job in such and such, but now tell them what they need to know. What are the skills you have that they're looking for? The other 2 chapters, when you get into the book, talks about how do you discover what those skills are. But to just assume that you know what skills they're looking for, talk about the 1 or 2 or 3 things you're most proud about you, the successes you've had, the results you've had. So in other words, you might say, I'm looking for a certain kind of job, and my history has been I'm quick at learning things, I'm an excellent team builder, and I get results. You need to look at what your branding message is. They talk about elevator speeches, where you're in your elevator with the CEO of the company, and you got maybe 30 seconds as you're going from the first floor to the executive office, and the executive says to you, well, how are you? You can just say, I'm fine, the weather's nice, or you can say, I'm great, and by the way, we're really happy that we increased sales by 10%, got market penetration in a business that we never were in before, and now we have 30% market share. Boom! The door's open, he goes out, but there's a message, or she goes out, the CEO. There's a message that you've accomplished something. That's what goes in the resume. The resume needs to be results, results, skills, skills, and fade away from just job titles and responsibilities. And it begins with the first hook, like the newspaper, what you put up on top.
We'll show you the website where you can order it. Slice the Salami, Tips for Life and Leadership, one slice at a time. You are welcome back anytime that you would like to be a guest, because you're just so much fun.
Thanks, and great to be back in Western New York.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week on Lori and Friends.